How did you like it, Skiff? I, for one, savored every moment. The zone really tore the ward asunder today.
You'd better explain why I had to kill the same guy over and over again.
They were illusions, phantom doubles, like those conjured by certain mutants. Who knows what other tricks the preacher has up his sleeve? Right now, he poses a greater threat to our cause than the ward. Head over to S.T.A.L.K.E.R and find S.T.A.L.K.E.R. He's a friend of Spark. He'll help us understand this tech and come up with a plan to tackle those doubles.
Been a while. Is that new wallpaper? Where's Ozerski, Sarge?
Who issued your passes?
He did. All right, take it easy. We'll find the professor ourselves.
Keep that piece down.
Angry people.
Freeze. This is a secure facility. No rookie stalkers allowed. Limited access, special permit required.
Have you heard about what went down at the Dugas? I was there.
Yeah, sure. So you're telling me the Monolithians wiped out all the soldiers at the Dugas, and you somehow got away without a scratch? Bullshit.
I got lucky. That blind preacher there's almost got me.
Faust? I hear he's calling the shots for the whole monolith now. You must have a lucky charm if you ran into him and made it out alive. All right, you're in. After the Dugas, our scientists' jobs will be a walk in the park for you.
Another field trip. Look, at least listen, buddy. If you need to go places, I can help you out. These eggheads have been up my ass all around the clock.
You could get a guide.
Oh.
Professor Ozerski says that my commitment to maintaining order stifles the flight of imagination. Well, flights are for airplanes. And in science, order is paramount. That's why I won't tolerate mess. No discounts, no let's make a deal, and certainly no I'll pay you next time. You pay, you get your goods, not the other way around. Is that understood? Good.
It's unusual to find a scientist behind a counter, rather than in a lab.
What's so unusual about it? I've got a degree in math. That's why Professor Ozerski assigned me to this post. S.T.A.L.K.E.R is like a tumultuous ocean of scientific chaos. But I'm still trying to make a stand against him, even from here. For instance, nobody seems to care that neither Blizzard nor Lefty ever came back from their expeditions. By the way, do you think you could assist me with helping them?
Why is there a Minecraft villager?
Maybe I can help, but I need to know more.
Some might see me as a soulless bureaucrat, but I genuinely care about missing people. Even if they went missing for the sake of science. First, there's Blizzard. He's a stalker who's been part of our team for a long time. He went to collect bone samples from bloodsucker victims, and we haven't heard from him since. I'm concerned. Second, Lefty and his group went to take C radiation measurements. Shortly afterwards, he sent word they were in trouble. And then, they went dark.
I've been in the sun for a long time, and I'm still afraid of the emissions.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Professor Ozerski, the director of S.T.A.L.K.E.R. If you intend to remain at the center, please avoid interfering with our work and treat all visitors with courtesy and respect. My colleagues frequently require stalker assistance to retrieve artifacts or conduct field experiments. Should you prove yourself capable, you may be entrusted with such assignments.
I'm looking for information about the Phantoms. A monolithian called Faust conjured doubles of himself during a fight. I want to know how this is possible.
And I want to never have to hear about this subject again. But I suppose you're luckier than I. The doubles you witnessed are induced illusions caused by C influence within the T.A.L.K.E.R range. This Faust fellow appears to be employing older C consciousness technology. C consciousness were the ones who extensively researched induced illusions and their impact on humans. Have you heard about the Wish Granter? That's their handiwork.
I want to know more about induced illusions.
I'm not entirely sure we still have any books with enough information here at the center. The S.T.A.L.K.E.R archives would come in handy here.
I got them after the signal. They're saved on this flash drive.
Oh, that makes it so much easier. However, analyzing these archives will require a considerable amount of time, and I take it you need answers as soon as possible. Fortunately, the X network is up and running again. There's an abandoned mirror facility nearby. It was used to study induced illusions until 2008. If you can restart it and reconnect the mirror to Malachite, I could look for the information you need.
What exactly do I need to do?
Two things. Activate the visual projection center and calibrate the communication antenna. Mind you, configuring the antenna might require specific conditions. The older the equipment, the harder it is to set it up properly. I advise you to find an operations manual for the facility's engineering team and follow its guidelines to the letter. Talk to you later.
My initial hypothesis is confirmed. The C influence within the ranges in which we operate at the center doesn't entirely cease.
Thank you for establishing a secure connection. I was able to retrieve the information you requested. The Controller Project was responsible for the creation of phantoms as part of its research into induced illusions. However, all related data is highly classified and never went public. Fortunately, we have a list of the scientists involved in the project. If any of them are alive and in the zone, you may be able to get your information straight from the horse's mouth, as it were.
Do you know anyone on that list?
Regrettably, no. But I know someone who could assist you. Richter. He used to be a guide, but now his work mostly revolves around finding people. He's just a man you need.
Do you know where I can find Richter?
When he's not busy with his clients, he usually frequents the 100 Rads bar in Rostock. Try looking for him there. You can ask our guide. He'll help you find your way there.
Ow.
I'm sorry, bud. You got me out of a jam, Stalker. Thanks for that. I was trying to slip past without disturbing this beautiful creature, but it didn't work out. It's a damn shame.
What, are you feeling sorry for this monster?
What did it do wrong? It's a predator. It hunts to survive, builds its own nest, protects it if it has to. But when it comes to monsters, humans are the worst monsters out there.
You're alive, that's good enough for me. Take care.
Thanks for not walking on by. Let me send you a little something.
Now to find Lefty, I guess. Up.
What have you got there?
Blizzard was on the verge of being mauled by a bloodsucker, so I had to step in. Stalker's alive and well. I believe he'll be in touch soon.
That's fantastic news. I hope he makes it to Malachite safely. The samples he was after will aid us in developing new anticoagulants. Thank you for your valuable contribution to science.
Lefty and his group turned into zombies, so I had to put them down. Here's your Psi radiation measurements.
I warned them. I told them that Lefty and his men required assistance. But all I got was, calm down. They can handle it. Just focus on your duties. But if the data has been recovered, at least Lefty's sacrifice wasn't in vain. Thank you for bringing it here. Well, I don't have any other work for you.
Victoria, come in. Can you hear me? The data from the field lab at the vehicle station. Ever since the emission, there are anomalies all over the place. I need help.
Skiff, please hold on. I know you've already done a great deal, but Trachuk wouldn't bother me without good reason. I'm deeply concerned about him. Something must have gone awry during his research. I'm not entirely sure what Trachuk was working on, but he once hinted that it could revolutionize life in the zone. Help him, please.
All right. I'll get to the bottom of this.
I don't know what kind of trouble Trachuk is in, but it sounds pretty serious. Be careful out there.
Remember that not all research requires hands-on specimen collection. Our guide and allied vendors are ready to bring you anything you might need.
Did she hear that? No, I don't know.
You're Skiff, right? Vicky, Professor Doroshuk said you would come. I really appreciate your help. So I left the flash drive in the field lab on the second floor of the vehicle station. I had to hide from an emission. When I came back, the station was full of anomalies. That drive contains priceless data. It took months to gather it all. I tried to get it myself and Nick died. I need the help of a skilled stalker. Will you do it?
Sounds easy enough.
Okay. Doesn't sound too hard. You wait here. I'll bring you your flash drive.
Thank you. Vicky went to so much trouble procuring the necessary equipment for our observations.
Sausage.
Please?
Careful, Stalker. Trachuk told us everything. We know you have the flash drive. Give it to us, and you're free to go.
No! They'll steal my work! Skip, don't do it!
Shut up! Hand over the flash drive, Stalker!
I'm not handing over anything.
Suit yourself. Do you fire?
This is a nightmare. Please, give me the flash drive. Trickster's waiting for me.
Who's this?
He's my contact in S.T.A.L.K.E.R. I suspect that some of my colleagues work for the...
Okay.
This date, I've only met things I wish I didn't know. Imagine what could happen if this information gets to the ward. It's too terrifying for words.
Here's your flash drive. Now hurry before the ward comes to check up on their patrol.
Thank you, Skiff. You've contributed to scientific progress and to making the zone a safer place.
What have you got there?
I helped Trachuk with his problem. After the emission, the vehicle station was hit by anomalies, and he left a flash drive with measurements there on his way out. I had to retrieve it.
Yes, Trachuk's already contacted me. That situation with the ward was rather unpleasant. If he isn't overstating the significance of his data, you've helped even more than you realize. Thank you. It was a pleasure working with you. It's always nice to meet a professional.